Taking a look at that triple digit counter, unfortunately, we're up to 48 days now. 100 plus degree heat here in 2023, 6 in a row. And both of these numbers will continue to grow as we head through this week. We may take the edge off the heat a little Tuesday and Wednesday, but then it's back to the furnace big time as we head toward the end of the week. Excessive heat warnings continue across our area. It could be dropped from about Georgetown, Bryan, College Station south as we head to Tuesday with the tropical system moving into South Texas. But other than that, it stays hot around here. There will be no fire danger down to the south because they will get a tropical entity down near Corpus Christi and Brownsville. But for us on Tuesday, very high in that category as we will have gusty easterly winds and hot temperatures to go along with it. Now the heat dome is steering what's happening in the Gulf of Mexico with our tropical system. You can see that it is blocking it from making its way up to the north, unfortunately. If this were a little farther east, we would get this to move up into central Texas, but it's not. And that's going to direct it right across South Texas, then across northern Mexico into far west Texas with little effects for us around here. We did have 3 named tropical systems over the weekend, Emily, Franklin, and Gert, none of which will hit the United States. Harold is up next, and Harold could be the one that's going to be hitting here across South Texas as it's getting a little more organized across the Gulf of Mexico, and that will continue to work its way off toward the east. And as we check out the latest track, should become a tropical storm here right before landfall. It's moving pretty fast, though, so it's not going to have a lot of time to strengthen before it makes its way inland and starts to weaken once again. And the main threats across South Texas will be some moderate amounts of flooding, maybe some gusty winds. The tornado and power outage threat looks on the lower side as of now for South Texas. And for us, we will again see that system pass off to the south of us. Unfortunately, that's really not going to help us out. There could be a few showers and thunderstorms near I-10, maybe a little farther north as we head into Tuesday. Then as we go into Wednesday on into Thursday, there's just nothing happening here. But by Friday, a weak front tries to move down into the area. There will be a chance for some isolated thunderstorms Friday evening, going into Saturday evening, and on into Sunday evening. They will be few and far between, but at least there's an isolated chance as we scoot toward the weekend. So tonight, temperatures will make their way down into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. And then it's still hot tomorrow. A little less hot across the south. You'll have more cloud cover down here. So highs closer to 100, but in the 104 to 105 range as you head farther off to the north and east. And looking at your forecast, it stays hot, 104, 103. So again, not 110 like what we saw over the weekend, but here it goes again, screaming back up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 107s, 108s. Maybe a couple of isolated thunderstorms as we head into the weekend, but again, few and far between. And then we may try to bring the temperatures down just a hair, but still over 100 next week.